Cheerios, good neighbor. It is I, Mary, here with the rainbows. Wah la 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 la, da 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 da, doo doo. So, welcome back to the channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment something kind. So, Cheerios, I'm drinking from my new mug. Can any of you guess what this means in the language of Finnish, the people from Finland? Can you guess what that word is? I'll give you a minute to ponder and then yell it out from the rooftops as loud as you can. Guess your answer now, and no looking online to try to figure it out. Just use your noggin and guess. Da 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 da. All right, you guessed correct. It means grandmother. The mother that's the grandest. Cheers. Good job. So, in this, it's coffee and cacao mix. That's right, people. I got some cacao. Cacao mix. Anyways, yeah. So I mixed some of that in with my coffee. The coffee that I currently have is 12 point. I'm not into hunting, but you know. So this is Contrast Coffee, very, very good coffee shop. I got this when I was at my cabin this past week. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I made. And oh yes, I also put some like kind of really yummy creamer in it and some whipped cream on top. Delectable. Anyways, I should probably take a shower, but I just don't really want to. I'm always in this phase, which I might just do it, which is just cutting my hair. Just like, I really do love my natural hair color, like this, see that? That dark color? It just looks so, well, natural. And I really, really like it. I also really love being a blonde. That's why I'm like, if only I could change my hair color every single day. Because I also really love light pink hair. Anyways, I know that probably most people don't really care about these inner dialogues, but that is something I'm just like, literally just right before I started filming, I was just kind of trimming my hair with my little special scissors that I use. And I'm like, man, I literally was just like, should I just cut it all off? I've done it before, and I'll probably do it again. I'm very, very inspired by this gal who I was looking at her Instagram. I forget her name, but she's this really, really cool person, at least from her posts. And I'm like, her life. Maybe I'll try to link her place. Look at all these fuzzballs. Maybe I'll try to link her Instagram so you can have a peek at it too. I mean, she's just gorgeous, like in the most interesting way. And she lives on this, I'm just shedding hair because I just brushed my hair also. That's why it's all like puffy. But yeah, I mean, just her lifestyle, I'm just like, it looks so gorgeous. She lives on this houseboat thingy in England. She just travels around with her sweet cat, and she used to sell flowers at the farmer's market, and now I don't really know what she does, but she has her own little garden. Like, if you look, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just am really fascinated by her life and her, oh my gosh. Anyways, and yeah, she has shorter hair. She just like cuts her hair, and yeah, it looks really, really good. And I kind of love that idea of just like waking up and your hair is just how it is, you know, you don't have to do anything with it. Because when I have long hair, it's like, it's a whole thing, you know? I never know what to do with it. Oh, there's Charlie outside. So Charlie Boy's outside, and there's these really beautiful big mushrooms in the backyard that were not there. Like when I came back from the cabin, they were there. They weren't there before, and they look so majestic and magical. And speaking of which, I mean, look at these rainbows. I hope you can see them. Like, it's so cool. Anyways, what was I just saying now? Let me try to be more focused. So I have the day off, kind of, okay? It's the perfect day outside. That's why I need to get back outside. But yeah, the past 2 days I was at my photography job, waking up extremely early, and yeah, I started to work out as of a couple of days ago. I went to a yoga sculpt class, and then the next day I also went to Booty, B-U-T-I, yoga. So it's kind of like, it's all these different, like, very, very interesting type of movements. So it's kind of like a Moroccan Indian style type of thing. I don't know, you can look it up if you want, but that was really, really cool. This morning I was scheduled to do like a bar class, kind of like it's really hard actually, it's like a ballet workout class. And then I also signed up for a Tai Chi class and a sound bath. Can you believe it? All those things at this place I go to now. Oh, so cool. But I woke up and I was like, I need more sleep, like need. Also, granted, I just got my period, and when I first woke up, I'm like, ooh, it felt like I was starting to get a sore throat. I mean, I'm around children because of the photography job. Like yesterday I was with middle schoolers and they quite literally were sneezing, just like, achoo. And then they have to give me their card that has like their name and stuff. And so it's like they sneeze on their card, give it to me. And then I'm like, I forget about it. And then I'm like eating my food. I'm like doing whatever. So I'm probably getting all their germs up in me. Anywho's, so also I have a bunch of videos that I had all scheduled to be posted this past week. And then all of a sudden I'm just like, nope. I put them all private. So I might still upload those. There's like probably like 5 videos, mostly ASMR or just like random talk when I was at the cabin. But I was like, oh, they're so awkward, or I just feel weird about them, too vulnerable. I don't know, I just kind of get like, suddenly I just get like, no, mustn't share any of this. So I don't know, it's kind of like this weird combination. I'll probably upload this just for the sake of it. This is current, I'll probably upload this tomorrow. This video is from October 2nd, today's October 2nd. Whereas the other videos are from like this past month, like the past couple weeks. So the upcoming videos might be from then if I decide to upload them. I don't know, I just get self-conscious randomly and I'm like, no, must not upload. And then sometimes I'm like, must take down all my other videos too. It's a thing I do, I guess. What the heck was that? A bird or something? But yeah, so I had a really, really good morning because I was with the most adorable creature I've ever seen, aka Charlie Boy, the kitty cat. Oh my gosh, and just like outside I said it's the perfect temperature, 79 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny, just perfect. And then I was sipping my delicious, amazing coffee, and yeah, it was just like a slow morning, even though, as I said, I was planning to go to all these different workout classes, which I am kind of like, I did kind of wake up with a bad vibe because I'm like, oh, I didn't do what I was planning to do, and I kind of had this whole like idea of what I was going to do this morning, but none of it happened. But honestly, I thrive in slow mornings. Like, that is my jive. Jive, you know, that's my jive. Like, just having like 7 hours in the morning, sleeping in, and then like having delicious coffee, sitting outside, enjoying. I mean, I still would have preferred to maybe do certain things like go for a walk or be barefoot in the grass or do different things, you know, gratitude and maybe journal or meditate and all those things, you know. But even so, just having like a morning of nothing, just as I said, just sipping from this adorable coffee mug and appreciating sweet baby Charlie Boy and just looking outside and appreciating the warmth outside, you know. The weather is constantly just up, down, up, down, up, down. And to be honest, I'm not going to get too much into this, but since this is my diary, I will also say that I've actually been having these spouts of like fear, which I'm not really used to, of just worldly stuff. I'm just like, I just almost can sense that stuff is happening. Like, I mean, obviously it already is happening. I mean, but still, there's just so much divide in the world, so much extreme points of view, and like even people that I know close to me that have like these points of view that I think are just really, really not good. And it just kind of worries me about like the stability of the world, I guess. Like when you look at history, there's like these spouts of like deep, dark periods. Of course, there's always good that comes from everything. That's kind of like the motto, what's it called? The mantra that I've been saying recently that I heard from a different podcast I was listening to. This gal was like, she said that she always had like this tendency to like worry about the people in her life and always try to like, you know, I guess people please or whatever, just try to like help out everyone in her life. And it just got to be too much. So the mantra that she came up with was, I don't remember the exact words. It was either everyone is okay or everyone will be okay. Something like that. Ooh, there's a big wasp outside. So I've just been kind of doing that because like I never really thought of myself as a people pleaser because I'm very like, I'm independent. I want to do my own thing. So I never really considered my tendencies to be people pleasing, but at the same time, I very much resonated with some of the stuff she was saying, because I do find myself like ruminating on the people in my life and how I'm like worried for them because like maybe their partner, their husband or whatever, or whoever the partner is, isn't nice to them, or there's like a big problem in their life that I'm like concerned about, or just different things of different people in my life. Like I do notice I do that often where I'm kind of like, oh no, you know, I'm worried about them. It's kind of hard to put into words, but yeah, I guess once I started trying out this mantra as of a few days ago, just like everyone is okay, you know, and in the bigger sense of it, they are. Like I've been through periods of my life where I was in really bad situations, like dangerous or just really not good situations. And well, it was part of my life trajectory. I made it through, thank goodness. I mean, that's the hope, like that people make it through and come out in a better place and like get through it. But at their own time, you know, like especially when people are in bad situations, sometimes it's, yeah, I don't, I'm not gonna get into all this stuff, but yeah, anyways, that mantra though has been really helpful for me, because I'm like, oh, I didn't really realize how much it was affecting me. Like when people in my life are not doing well or stuff like that, it like really does affect me actually, which I've always known that. But yeah, so just that mantra of, you know, everyone is okay, everyone will be okay, something like that. Again, if it resonates with you, cool. If not, that's totally understandable too. It makes sense to me, and it's really been helpful for me just this past week or so. So that's been awesome. So yeah, I jumped into Lake Superior this past week, and I was high as can be from it, like body buzzing for 2 days straight. It actually was concerning, just how much like that swimming in Lake Superior like affected me in the best way. But you know, literally 2 days afterward, I was still, my whole body was just buzzing from it. And I was like, and I couldn't sleep also. I only got a few hours of sleep that night because I just could not fall asleep. My body was just awake. Anyways, sorry, my nose is itching. But ended up researching it, just like trying to figure out like what is going on. Like, and it turns out that what I did actually was not good, I guess, apparently from my research, because Lake Superior is actually so cold that you go numb pretty much immediately. And then that's dangerous because then you aren't really awake. Guess what just happened? That's right, my phone got overheated as I'm talking about how extremely cold the water was that I was just talking about. My phone was like, bam, way too hot. My phone is literally directly right in the sunlight. Gist of that story is just, I didn't realize how cold the water was, and I was in that water for like an hour, and then I got out of the water. I didn't even really warm up. I just was like, barely had a towel on me. I was just sitting there, and then I went back into the water, and yeah, that went on for like an hour. According to my research, that was actually really dangerous of me because my body was just like in extreme conditions. So they said, like when I was researching, it said that it's like the equivalent of taking like 10 espresso shots, is bam, bam, bam. Like that's how jazzed it can make your system. Sorry, my phone keeps going black. Yeah, I was like, oh dang, I didn't realize that I was like in such a extreme conditions. Like people do swim in Lake Superior, especially in the summer, but I guess the lake, it's the biggest lake in the world, a freshwater lake. Apparently like it goes down because, you know, when I jumped in, it was the end of September, and apparently it went down like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, just from like summertime until now, I guess you could say. So anyways, the main gist is apparently what I did was actually really quite dangerous and like just way too much for my system. Hence, I could not fall asleep. Hence, my whole body was just tingling, like vibrating, like zzz, for 2 days straight. And hence my extreme like sense of joy. Like I was making these videos in the water, just like, life is beautiful. Can you guys believe this? You must jump into cold water, you know, just raving about it. So yeah, it's just kind of like the same old, like I wonder if my phone's about to turn off again. Yeah, just researching things. Should I go to Ireland? Should I go to Scotland? Should I go on another week travel? Shall I go get a credential to be a aesthetic dance conductor? Shall I go to this or that? Looking into schools, blah, 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 you know, all these different things. Yeah, and same old, just like same old jobs, situations, you know. But I will say, after I got back from my cold plunge, which I did make a video, I don't know if I'll upload it, but like coming back home after being at the cabin and doing the cold plunge thing, all of a sudden just everything looked beautiful. Like I was so grateful to be in my room, which also, by the way, highly suggest cleaning your room. making it look nice, feeling clean, you know, waking up to a clean room, just whenever you enter your room, just like, woo, you know. Because the past couple of days, my room was a mess and I just felt so yucky, like really yucky. And then this morning, I finally cleaned it. And I'm not totally done, but even so, just like the cleanliness makes the biggest difference. I feel so much better. So, you know, just saying. And yeah, so today I'm about to go to the certain spot, take some pictures for them, blah, blah. I need to do something for my other job, putting together this little video that they want me to put together. That probably only took like 10 minutes or something. I definitely want to go outside again. Oh my gosh, my phone just keeps going black. And I don't know. At some point I just, yeah, as I said, same old, same old. I have more things to clean. I still have a pile of stuff to go through. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Yeah, and also my grandpa's funeral is coming up, and that's a whole other thing. Tomorrow I have counseling again. Yeah. Thank you for the email from, I forget your name, but you send the most funniest messages. I have not been replying to any emails recently, but I did look at yours and they make me laugh, and I love laughter. That's the thing too. It's like certain things are just becoming more and more clear to me. One of which is just how magnificent humor is, laughter. Ah, yes. So, and it is cool too. Like after talking to my little spiritual guru person, which I mentioned in a different video, but as I said, I don't know which videos I'm gonna be uploading and stuff. Yeah, he really was saying like, Mary, you've came such a long way. Like you've came such a far way since where you were maybe even just a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever. Like you have went on such a journey this past year or two. And I'm like, really? I guess I have a hard time like registering that. Oh, by the way, I put a bunch of like sparkles on me. I don't know if you can see them. Well, I put my phone in the freezer, which is what I do when my phone overheats. I was like, let me just put some sparkles on. But anyways, he was really mentioning how much I've grown in the past year or two or however long. And same with my counselor, because I was kind of telling my counselor, I was like, oh my gosh, like I was reading, I found this notebook of mine from last year, like exactly a year ago, and the stuff I was writing was like the exact same stuff that I still go on about and whatever. She was like, Mary, like she was also just emphasizing that I've grown a lot. I've went through a lot. Oh, that reminds me, I need to respond to my friend. Okay, I need to remember to do that. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But also I do just feel so happy that I'm starting to work out again. I think tonight I'll go to another yoga sculpt class. Like just doing it, you know, just do it. Just doing it. And like that is like pretty much my main goal, and it has been for a long time. But especially nowadays, it's just like, I want to get fit. I want to get strong again and muscular. I want to be a muscular, strong woman, you know? So I'm just super happy that I'm doing it. You know, I'm starting to do it. Oh, sorry, I hear something outside. I think it's the garbage man. Yeah, I need to unload my car. It's full of my photography equipment. And yeah, I'm still kind of deciding what I'm going to do this weekend. So we shall see. But yeah, I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope that you have lots of fun. I hope that you go outside and all that stuff. I wish you well. And there's little Charlie outside. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my diary of the day. So, okay, my phone just turned off. But yeah, also last night, for some reason I was watching like Bruno, like the guy that made, what's that movie? Borat. I was just watching his stuff. Like, I'm like, who is this guy? He's so interesting. Like, what? Anyways, I watched this interview of him in character of Bruno. It was so funny. Anyways, I'm going to be done now. So, wishing you a beautiful, magical, magical, magical day. Peace out. Blessings, love. Fare thee well for now. Bye.